Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Welcome back to Prepping and Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about next, hit the bell icon with all. And leave comments, guys. I need to know where your thoughts are at. I've been trying to stay away from the politics end, but I'm sorry, guys. There's a couple of stories in the news I got to address. Being a Texan, Texas border problems. As of last night, September 20 September 2021, there was approximately between 15 and 18,000 people under the Del Rio Bridge in Del Rio, Texas. They have pulled DPS officers from all over the state. A friend of mine's son is down there right now as a DPS officer. They have pulled Border Patrol from other places. We have a holding facility out here at the edge of town. They pulled about half of the guards out and sent to Del Rio. Now, Greg Abbott has sent a letter to the President of the United States. Guys, I'm going to make a comment here, and if I lose viewers, I'm sorry, but this is exactly the way I feel. And that is, this is being done on purpose. It's intentionally being done to the state of Texas to make us pay for our lack of a mask mandate, our laws that stop mandates from being imposed because of the heartbeat law that went into effect back on the 1st, and the fact that we are a very red state. You know, I keep hearing people say, well, we're purple. No. I think we're more red than people realize. Now, depending on what's actually under that bridge, because there's not been a head count yet. The Biden administration said they're going to start deporting these people back to Haiti, back to the African nation they came from. Well, let me tell you what's going on. Got a mosquito in here with me. Odd that it's a cool morning and damn thing's wanting to be in here with me. There's a term that the Border Patrol uses. It's called OTM, other than Mexican. Guys, the OTMs have been coming in from Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Pakistan, India. Yeah, India. And many other of the Asian nations. They have found Koreans, Chinese, Vietnamese, and Thais. Guys, we have got to close our southern border. If we don't close that southern border and do it today, this is going to be a catastrophic failure. Number one, our social services cannot, should not, and won't be able to keep up with the crush of people, whether it's state or federal. Number two, these people do not, they're proving right now they don't care about law, because they'd rather break the law to get in, because they know we're going to live by our law to get them out. We don't know who's coming in. I was talking to one of the guys that is now down in Del Rio. I was talking to him last Friday. And they have picked up a guy here locally. Potter County Sheriff's Department had him. And he misidentified. They put him in our detention center out here. Shows you how bright some of these people are here in a minute. We have facial recognition in our jails out here now. They knew exactly who he was 3 minutes after he got there, because he'd been in and out of there so much under various names. I'm told this time he will get to go a little further south. And I think when they say further south, they're not talking about Mexico. I think they're talking about Huntsville. Because he was involved in an armed robbery. Guys, we don't know who's coming through. This guy that I was telling you about is a pedophile. Well, he's classed as sexual deviant because he likes his girlfriends to be between 13 and 18 years old. In the state of Texas, that's child abuse. Oh, mercy, guys. All right. Now, we can't tell who's coming in. Our social services, our churches are even saying that they're having a hard time keeping up with what's going on, because they're trying to take care of not only the immigrants coming in, but they've got citizens here who, in a lot of cases, after COVID-19 last year, lost everything. They lost their homes, their cars. They may be living in shelters, the whole shooting match. And most of them, I'm going to tell you something. A friend of mine talked me in the other day to go in with him to deliver food out to one of the transient centers where the transients all hang out. I'm going to tell you the one thing I saw a bunch of. Most of those people were my age. They were between 60 and 80 years old. There was an old boy there. He was 80 years old. And if you saw those shoes he was wearing, it would have made you sick. And I asked him, asked him what size shoes he wore. He told me. And my buddy knew exactly what I was fixing to do. Said, don't buy him a brand new pair, buy him let's go to Goodwill or somewhere and buy a used pair. I told him, hell, I was coming back to the house. I've got 2 or 3 pair of hiking shoes that he could wear that I can't wear because of a foot problem. And this was before COVID, but now I'm noticing the foot problem's gone. So I gave away a couple of pair of hiking boots that I probably could have kept, but he needed them worse than I did. Guys, we no longer can allow the liberals, we no longer can allow them to run the gambit on, we're the greatest nation in the world and we have to start showing it. We are the greatest nation in the world and we have always shown it. We have done more to help other nations than we should have. So, guys, that rant's over. I'm the Ancient Warrior. And remember, it's better to have this equipment and not need it than need it and not have it. Also, if you're prepping, you're going to live free. I'm the Ancient Warrior and we're out. Got him.